Okay, so what's up, guys? It's your boy, motherfucking hacker Andrew here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install the FBA Next and make it work with Neo Geo ROMs. Now, a lot of people all over the internet are showing you how they play the games, but they don't show you how to set it up. And since I did a little bit of digging, I've tried to find this the Neo Geo BIOS that's needed to play ROMs. Basically, a BIOS is like information that the ROM uses and the emulator uses to connect to each other. Now, you're going to have to need this in order for it to work, so like always, I do provide it for you guys. And I will also provide for you guys a Metal Slug, the first one. Now, you guys will have to go and download the other Metal Slugs. They are bigger files. It does take a longer time. The higher you go up on the Metal Slugs, like 2, 3, 4, 5x, the more it gets bigger. I think Metal Slug X is about 70 megabytes. Like I said, you're going to have to go find those on yourself. I will provide you guys with a couple of links to a couple websites that give you ROMs. Just go to the Neo Geo section and download whatever you want. So before I do get started, I do want to say that when you download the Neo Geo ROMs, they will come in a zip file. Do not unzip them. That's the way the emulator works, and that's the way it reads them. So keep them zipped up and just copy them over. So we're going to go ahead and grab our flash drive. We're going to go ahead and connect it, and we're going to go ahead and copy the FBA Next 3.55 emulator. So go ahead and grab that and copy it to your flash drive. I already did, so I'm going to go ahead and eject my flash drive now. Go ahead and pull that out, plug it in your PS3. Plug that in there, and then you're going to want to go over to install package files, and you want to go ahead and install that now. So go ahead and load that up. There it is. It's installed. Sorry about that. And then once it's installed, you guys can see that it's ready to go. Now, one more thing, we're going to go ahead and jump into the FTP. So go ahead and connect to your PS3. I'm just going to use Multiman since it's built in with File Manager. It's easy. Go ahead and open up your FileZilla, and then put in your IP address. Bear with me for a second. Okay, once you put in your IP, go ahead and connect. Once you connect, you're going to go ahead and go to the following area. You're going to go to HDDO, then you're going to go to Game, then you're going to look for FBA, then you're going to go into User dir, and you're going to leave that there. Go ahead and minimize the page. And then you're going to right-click on your desktop. You're going to make a new folder, and you're going to go ahead and name this folder ROMs. So go ahead and highlight, call it ROMS, all lowercase. You don't need it to be capitals, just like that. And then grab your Neo Geo. This Neo Geo has to be in that folder at all times, or else the ROMs will not work. So Neo Geo, drag that in there, and then drag your Metal Slug. Then you want to go ahead and open up your FileZilla. Move that to the side, and then move your ROMs over to the right. And you're going to want to go ahead and paste that in there in the user dir. So once again, your ROMs are going to be copied in this directory: dev, HDDO, game, FBA, and then user dir, and then ROMs. And then we're just going to go wait for this to copy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and connect it back in there. It seems that FileZilla has crashed. We're going to go back to HDDO, Game, FBA, User dir, and the ROMs. I'm going to go ahead and delete that since it crashed. And we're going to go ahead and copy it back over. We're just going to bear with it. Sorry about that, guys. Seems that FileZilla gave me an error. And there it is. We're just going to go ahead and wait patiently. So there's the directory, User dir, and then ROMs. Alright, now that it's completed, it's successful, no errors, I'm going to go ahead and close FileZilla. You can go ahead and close your Multiman or whatever your FTP service is. Go ahead and close that. Alright, once it loads, we're going to go ahead and load up the emulator now, FBA Next. Go ahead and launch that now. There it is. Alright, so right off the bat we can see that it says Metal Slug Super Vehicle. You're going to want to go ahead and press X now, and when you're in the game, as soon as we get this started, we're going to have to change a couple button settings here. So go ahead and press R1, R2, and L2 when you press X. So go ahead and wait for this to load. Press X on it. And for some reason, if you get these screens that look like it's freezing, just go ahead and ignore it. That's just the ROM loading. So there it is, Neo Geo, Max 330 Mega Pro Gear Spec, SNK. There it is, guys, the classic ROM running full speed, not laggy at all. We're going to go ahead and press select to put a quarter in because it's still under arcade. So we're going to go and press select now. And then you can press select as many times as you want. It's infinite, it's like credits. And then go ahead and press start. Go ahead and press X. Alright, now if you can see, you're going to press R1, R2, and L2. You're going to bring up this menu. Once again, that was R1, R2, and L2. You're going to go ahead and jump into map gamepad buttons. You're going to scroll down until we get to P1 button A, and we're going to go ahead and change that to square button. So go ahead and press X. And then over here, we're going to go ahead and press square button. And then your button B is going to go ahead and be X. So go ahead and move it over to the cross button. And then your button C is going to go ahead and be the circle button. Just like that. And you're going to go ahead and put those configurations in, guys. P1, button A, square, button B, X, button C, circle, and button D, triangle. You want to go ahead and change that for player 2 as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that now. But you are going to want to change those to the same settings. Then you're going to press circle. And now you can see that you jump with X, you shoot with square, and you throw grenades with circle. So I hope that helps, guys. You're ready to go. You can go and kick some ass. Alright, guys, so there it is, and you pause the game by pressing R1, R2, and L2, and you can go ahead and save your game as well. That is supported, so you can go ahead and press X on that. It's going to save, and then you can go ahead and exit the game. And then we're going to go ahead and press it again. We're going to launch it. We're going to see if the save is enabled. So go ahead and wait for this to load. Then we're going to press select. Then we're going to press R1, R2, and L2. We're going to go to load. So it seems that it's still not supported, so it's okay. Things happen. But alright, guys, I hope that helps out people. Go ahead and enjoy that. I hope that helped out for people trying to figure this out. Alright, guys, peace.